Hello everyone.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Nick.
And this is CnN.
In the rain. Today we are covering the drama production, Guys and Dolls, the volleyball match, and the new Falcon Support system, along with a special segment, Tea with Teachers.
The Prairie Drama Department is currently working on Guys and Dolls, which opens November 5th.
Guys and Dolls is a musical that takes place in the 1950s about a group of crapshooters and their love of the game and the dolls.
Our reporter, Olga Stefaniak, had a chance to catch up with some of the drama department.
Hi, I'm Olga, and I'm here in front of the theater, which is abuzz from the inside. Guys and Dolls premieres in less than 2 weeks on November 5th. I got a chance to speak with the play's director, Claire Verity, and she gave us a brief synopsis of the play.
Guys and Dolls is a love story. It's a musical comedy. It's a love story about two couples that are really opposite. Nathan Detroit runs an illegal gambling operation. He has a floating crap game that he moves around every night to a different location, and he takes a cut of that. He's in love with a showgirl. He's been engaged to her for 14 years. She desperately wants to get married. He's a little afraid to make that commitment. Then our other couple is Sky Masterson. Again, two real opposites. He is a high roller who believes he will never settle down, and he ends up falling in love with a missionary.
Jared Lingle, a senior at Prairie High School, has a lead role in the play. Luckily, we were able to catch him to get a quick interview to get more insight on his character.
I play the character of Nathan Detroit. Nathan Detroit is a gangster living in New York City in the 1950s, and he runs a floating crap game, which is an illegal dice game. My character would be different from any character that I've played previously due to the fact that since it's in New York, it's an accent that I've never done before.
According to Claire, this play is supposed to be fun, exciting, and moving.
It's a lot like a lot of other plays in that it is about basic human truths and the things that drive us as human beings, love being one of those major forces. But its setting is very unique. It was taken from Runyon stories that take place in this kind of mythical gambler New York world. There was a language developed just for these stories that we hear in the dialogue of the play and in the songs of the play. The characters are larger than life, almost cartoon-like. Not very realistic. It's very stylized. It's an incredible score, one of the best scores in the American musical theater canon.
We all look forward to seeing the play, and I hope that all you Falcons can drop by and see the special performance of Guys and Dolls. Well, that's it for this week's features. Tune in next time for more.
Thanks, Olga. Sounds like it'll be a great show.
Will you be in seeing the show, Charlie?
Yes, every night. But I prefer the backstage look.
Oh, that's right. You're in the show, aren't you?
Yes, I voiced Joey Biltmore. Will you be buying tickets for the show this time?
Yes, definitely, Charlie. Up next, we're going to see our reporter, Jordan Shaw, with the volleyball match and an interview with Nina Bailey.
Hey you guys, I'm here at Prairie High School, and tonight was the Dig Pink volleyball game, if you can't tell. And we played Columbia River, and now I'm here with Miss Nina Bailey. Come here.
Okay.
All right. So how do you think you did tonight?
Personally, I thought I did pretty good. I mean, I didn't get that many blocks, but I did good serves and it covered a lot of balls.
I'd say personally you had some really good hits, honestly, from fan section. We were like, yeah! So what is it like to be a volleyball player?
It's not what everyone thinks it is. Like, everyone just thinks we're in spandex running around playing like a game, but don't let the balloon touch the floor. But it's a lot of work. You have to use your legs a lot and a strong core. We do abs every day. I drip sweat every practice. So you got to work hard to play like that.
Yeah, sounds fun. Another thing is, so I know you play club. If you guys didn't know, she plays club volleyball. And how is this different from club? Like, how has this program shaped you?
This program has shaped me by making me be a leader in such a short amount of time, because high school is like 2.5, 3 months, while club is 6 months. So it showed me to not only be a student athlete, but to be a leader for all the other girls, and as well as being a leader on the court.
All right, sounds good. Well, that's all we need. You did excellent tonight, and yeah, I can't wait for the next game.
What an amazing effort by Prairie. We'll make sure to make it out to the next game and watch them firsthand.
Prairie has undergone some new changes this year.
This year, Prairie instituted a new program, Falcon Support, where teachers are available only on Tuesdays and Thursdays to help out students.
Mitch Robertson was able to catch up with a few students and faculty to get their opinions on the new schedule.
It's the debut of the Falcon Support system replacing STAT at the beginning of the school year. Opinions on the new system have varied. Some think it's just as helpful as STAT, while others feel their time has been limited. I talked to Assistant Principal Andrew Schoonover and asked him on his thoughts on Falcon Support.
I don't know for sure if students are liking it or not, because some students are still holding on to how it used to be instead of what it is now. So it's really hard to tell whether they are happy with it or not. The students I've seen that are using it seems to be very successful. The positives of Falcon Support versus STAT is it allows us as a school to make sure that the campus is safe. With STAT and the 1,600 kids that were here, the students that weren't using it, it was hard to manage the facility. With Falcon Support, there's less numbers here, so it's just easier for us to manage safely. It still gives you the time to get with teachers and make up tests, so it accomplishes the same thing in a better manner. I believe they've been improving. We're just now looking at F data from previous years to this year, and we actually have fewer Fs this year at this time than we had last year at this time. I don't know if that's a correlation with the change from STAT to Falcon Support, but our numbers of Fs are a little lower than they were last year.
I spoke with AP Calculus student Lucas Gubala on how the new system is affecting him.
Hi, I'm Lucas Gubala. I'm a senior at Prairie High School. As for the new Falcon Support system, I'm not really a huge fan of it, no. During my time at Prairie, the SAT system really helped me much more than Falcon Support did. Balancing all 6 of my classes between 2 days for help is really challenging because you might need help in some classes and not be able to get it on some days. If you don't think you need help or if you have good grades, you're able to sleep in and not necessarily come to school as early. I'm more of a fan of the STAT system because it allows for more freedom of students to choose what they focus on in the school, and I think students generally know what they need help on most.
Whether you agree with Falcon Support or not, it's the new system and students will have to continue to adjust to it. Now back to you guys.
Personally, we have no comment on the new schedule.
Now join us for a new segment, Tea with Teachers. We have with us today Mr. Keefe.
Mr. Keefe is a new English teacher here at Prairie. How are you doing today, Mr. Keefe?
I'm good, guys. Thanks for having me.
That's good.
All right, so Mr. Keefe, Saturday night, fiance is out. What chick flick do you watch?
Probably Love Actually.
Love Actually. What is it about Love Actually that you like?
I like the storytelling in it. There's a bunch of different storylines and characters that all kind of come in together with the same, goal in mind, obviously, to, express how they feel about each other, and it's done in a really cool way, and I enjoy that.
So, what Super Smash Bros. Character do you most commonly play as?
Never played Super Smash Bros.
Oh, you should invest in it. It's a great game.
I actually had a conversation today with one of my seniors about looking into an N64, looking into that stuff, so.
Wise
Good
choice.
decision. Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so what's the most awkward thing that's ever happened to you as a teacher?
Awkward thing that's ever happened to me as a teacher. I taught a lesson that I was being observed in with my fly down.
You fly down.
The whole lesson. And my observer, and she's still a good friend of mine, she didn't tell me until after the fact. So she let me painfully get through the whole thing. And I thought it was a great lesson, and we still joke about it, so that would be the most awkward thing.
So,
good came out of it.
Yeah. So if you had to choose between a crayon, silly putty, and Play-Doh, which one would you eat?
Definitely Play-Doh.
Why?
Because it tastes good.
So have you eaten Play-Doh in the past?
I used to work with little kids, so I used to run a before and after school program, so just by default, I would say of those choices, I would probably say Play-Doh would have the best taste.
Okay, thank you so much. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Tea with Teachers.
Come again and see us on the Falcon Flyer website.
Signing off, this is Charlie.
And this is Nick.
Have a great day. This has been CNN.
In the rain.
One of us memorized the script.
Are we ready? I really hope they don't poop over here.
They
evasive maneuvers.